keep you waiting, but I promise it will be worth it. On behalf of the organizers, a warm welcome to this town hall meeting with the President of France and the Prime Minister of Denmark, Lars Løkke Rasmussen. And there can hardly be any time since the Second World War where it's more important for us to discuss Europe. But we are not the only ones participating, because we have almost 30 libraries all over Denmark who are basically now also watching this event. And you can also send your questions, and then we'll put them on the live screen.
And of course, most important, I want to thank you, Emmanuel, for being here. You are a true friend of Denmark.
Thank you very much. Time is running out, unfortunately, but I have a question here from Sønderborg, basically asking both of you, and if you could do it sort of in a snappy way, how can we improve the cooperation on migration between our two countries? Migration being obviously a very important issue also if you want to have a Europe that protects. 1 minute each. Is that possible?
I will offer you 30 of my seconds.
Yeah. No. Look, migration is a challenge not just for this year or the year to come, but for decades. First point. Second, we need to articulate responsibility and solidarity. So the way to proceed is not to be simplistic or nationalistic. No issue on a national basis is sure. And look at the nationalistic approach. What they propose is against the other, but they never manage to coordinate between each other. So what we have to do, better cooperation and more development with origin countries, especially in Africa. More cooperation against smugglers with transit countries, what we launched 1 year ago in Paris with some of them. More investment on our common protection, common frontiers with Frontex, what we propose, and I think we totally agree on that. Common organization for countries of arrivals with more solidarity, with these control centers and solidarity. Distinction between asylum and economic migration. Asylum is a duty, no discussion. Economic migration is to be discussed. And some people have to come back. And 6, common regulation to have solidarity between the other member states, between origin country and the others. Not on the basics of quota, because quota doesn't fly, but basics on willingness approach for those who can get asylum, financial contribution to help some of these countries, but a common regulation.
Exactly. Thank you very much for coming, Mr. President.
Thank you.
What a beauty.
Thank you.